Oh, he's just mocking you, and I was going with it without
How-
even
I'm
realizing
too
it.
gullible for this. I'm too gullible for the entire for this. This is
Well,
the damn
I
Republic
got
Rants
caught
after
as
hours.
well.
I was like, what the hell are you trying to get at? That doesn't even make logical sense.
This is the episode when we see Vader being a badass at the end, right?
Oh my god, that was
That-
just
When he
that
just
was
comes,
beautiful.
he just walks into the base and you just see the ship and just brings it down Starkiller style and just brings the fucking ship down and then just tears it all apart with his.
Rips it apart.
But then ruins it. There's another ship behind it that just goes off, and then Vader said, "Oh,
Yeah,
I guess
which
I'm
I was
too
good.
I guess I'm too tired now. I'm not gonna grab this one."
I mean, maybe he used a lot of energy for that.
Yeah, true. It probably does take a lot of energy to pull in an entire ship's engine. Like you're pulling in opposite
Negating all
force.
of that force and then just
Yeah,
holding it while ripping its side off.
yeah.
Yeah, but
But I was confused where the other ship was. After
I don't
me
remember
too.
seeing
Watching
it.
Me
Yeah,
too, but
when
I went back
Ooh.
to rewatch because I said, oh yeah, this is bullshit. They're trying to pull. There's a ship there. It just hidden behind a lot of smoke. If you look carefully, you will see that there's a second ship. So at least they didn't invent a ship out of nowhere.
I wouldn't put it past them with what they've been doing, but
Me too. That's why I went back to see. They just like in the Rise of Skywalker when the Chewie's on the ship and Rey's just there trying to catch in and she throws lightning and the ship explodes and then no, Chewie's dead. And then there's another ship out of nowhere that we've never seen before. I thought it was the same situation, but at least they hid the ship. It was very hidden, but it was there.
yeah.
What do you
I
think
like
about
that.
the fight about Reva versus Vader
I like that arc.
when he doesn't
Yeah.
even take out his lightsaber? He's just
Yeah,
laughing at
just
her.
toying with her the entire time.
Yeah, that was cool.
I both loved it and hated it at the same time. 'Cause
Oh, really?
It's like when you immediately find out, like, I mean, I think the rumor had been going around, and like people already knew who she was, but didn't necessarily know that she was doing the long con, and was trying to kill him. And I thought that was awesome. That was an awesome little ploy. And they explained the whole Grand Inquisitor thing. I loved it. And I felt for her so much. Like she's been basically working for this her entire life, and Obi-Wan basically is like, "Bye, bitch."
Yeah, right. I
Leaves
forgot about that.
her, and then she gets fucking demolished.
So she gets used by everyone. Even Obi-Wan just said, "Yeah, you're gonna stall him. Maybe we can do this together." Yeah, no, fuck it, bye.
Yeah, true.
Bye, Felicia. It was an interesting fight, and it was really cool to see some more use of the Force during that fight as well.
Also, we're just gonna skip cast. Wasn't the beginning of this episode kind of fire, or was it not? Like the very first 2 seconds, first 2 minutes.
Refresh my memory.
Flashback. Is that not this episode?
Oh,
Right.
oh shit! Yes,
No, right.
yes.
Literally the best lightsaber duels of the entire show was in this, just between two friggin' friends having a friggin' lightsaber battle together.
Yeah.
That was epic. The only downside is friggin' Hayden Christensen looked like he was 50 years old, and he's playing like a 20-year-old. But
I actually didn't mind that. I really didn't. It didn't bother me that much. There's other things that bothered me more, like
Yeah.
how the Grand Inquisitor looks, but that doesn't.
Disney usually do de-aging. Look what they do to Luke Skywalker all the time. They have some weird obsession to put CG Luke Skywalker everywhere.
But not
to be
even just a
fair-
little bit on Hayden. You don't even have to do a lot with Hayden. He still has
Yep.
the same general face.
To be fair though, like Mark Hamill's not playing Luke Skywalker, so they're able to like use all these different sensors and basically put his whole face on top of him, while Hayden Christensen is a real Hayden Christensen, and they can't do the same things. And they did de-age him a little bit, but
Did they?
I don't know. Maybe there's only so much you can do with the person's actual face.
I
don't even know if they
I
de-aged him
don't
at
think
all,
they
did
even
they?
bothered to do it.
I don't think they did it, and I think he still looks that young. But obviously, there's some aging you can see just by seeing it.
And he's even younger than we think, because this scene I've watched, it takes place
Yeah.
before Attack of the
Attack of the
Clones,
Clones,
because he
yeah.
still have his hand, he still have his braid, and Obi-Wan still have the mullet.
Mhm.
Oh, right.
So he
I
doesn't
still
have a
thought
glove,
it
he
was
has
cool.
it was awesome.
I love the outfit was great, and I honestly thought it because I always hated Attack of the Clones because I always thought his hair and his outfit looked stupid.
Yes.
But it does look just as stupid, but it looks a little less stupid. I don't know why it's just cleaner in this scene.
Because it's nostalgia, because we're used to it by now. So if you see something stupid over and over again, you start to accept it.
Yeah.
Does Hayden Christensen look taller? Like, I remember from Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, they almost seemed like they were the same height. But in this fight, it almost seemed like maybe the way they were putting the cameras that Hayden Christensen looked taller than Ewan McGregor.
They have to find a way to make it, because Vader is supposed to be like 7 feet tall, something like that.
I don't think he's
supposed
that
to be
tall.
like a
Over
giant
6
Vader.
feet.
So maybe they found a way to
If he
film
is
it
that tall, they put an extendo clip on those legs.
Well, that's maybe what he did.
Go, robot legs.
Jedi Blender agrees with you. He does look way taller. Also, apparently, Jedi says people complain about Tarkin and Leia. They tighten his chin. They did tighten his chin. Okay, well, I didn't notice.
What was I gonna say?
That was worth it. I understand why they did it, and they took the fight scene, and they split it in 5 segments, and they displayed these 5 segments throughout the episode. Yes, makes sense. But the lazy bone in me would have appreciated to have all that in a row, just see the entire scene, almost like they did with Mustafar.
Can you go ahead and edit that together for us so that we can watch the whole thing together?
I did.
Oh, did
I
you?
did. I put it on YouTube, and it was not copyrighted. It was blocked by Disney, so I could not put it on.
Oh, wow.
But I could send it to you guys. But I did. First thing I did after the episode, and I said I need to edit this fight as a one up. I did it, and I put it right when you did like 3 hours after, and bang. Usually my Star Wars edits, they get copyright claim, which makes sense. Which I don't even fight because it's not makes sense. But this one was blocked. It never happened to me. It was completely blocked worldwide. Nobody could see it. So I said, yeah, I'm gonna remove it. I'll send it to you guys if you want to see it.
Oh, yeah.
Exclusive content. You should get a Patreon for that.
Didn't think of that. Damn, Moose, where are you with those ideas?
Right here, man. Right here.
The episode itself, though, was solid, except for we're in a sci-fi area where everyone has ships and stuff, and they're able to just open up this bay door and just escape straight up. Like, why didn't anybody else think to go, hey, let's cover this door so they can't escape from us?
Also, why the door takes 15 minutes to open once it's closed? It was to create tension for the scene, but story-wise, I didn't understand it.
Well, I mean, I think it took them so long to open it because the little robot sabotaged it, so they had to plug the one power cord back in to make an entire door go open.
That's the only one scene I think that took me away, like it did in the other episode. When you see that Lola there's like this little vent, and the camera's inside, the vent opens on its own, then Lola comes in and the vent closes. But then later on, we see that this vent is like super high and you need a ladder to reach it. So you see, who the fuck opened the vent for Lola?
Yeah, I was like, does Lola have the Force or some shit? Because it literally, it's not an automatic door. And it didn't look like it had a spring. It's not like it looked like it had a spring in the hinge or anything. Because that would just like close as soon as Lola opens it. It just looked like open, close. And I'm like, creepy.
Did you guys get annoyed when Tala took out a thermal detonator? When she was down and she said, I'm going to bring the troopers with me. But instead of throwing it at the troopers, she kept it in her hand. And she said, I'm going to do a little less damage because it's farther from them.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like those were bigger at one point. She had like a little baby one, it seemed like to me. It just looked like a cute. It was polished. It was nice, shiny. And it was like the size. It was like this size, where I feel like it should be like this size.
Well, maybe because you saw it in Leia's hand. Maybe Leia's hand is just really small.
No, we saw it in Tala's hand.
Well, I know, but you're saying in Tala's hand it looked small, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Leia's hands are really, really small. That's
Oh,
why
in
it's
Return of
bigger
the
in Leia's
Jedi,
hand.
yeah, when she's disguised as the bounty hunter.
No, but
Oh, he's just mocking you, and I was going with it without even
I'm
realizing
too
it.
gullible for this. I'm too gullible for this. This is
Well,
the damn
I
Republic
got
Rants
caught as
after
well.
hours. I was like, what the hell are you trying to get at? That doesn't even make logical sense.
One thing I wanted to ask you guys that I did not understand. At some points when they're like saying to everyone, "Go in the ship, leave everything behind that you don't need. We're gonna escape." There is a box with 6 lightsabers, and I was wondering what are these lightsabers, and I still don't get it. Can one of you tell me what was that about?
Those are people that are going through those are Jedi that have either died or they go
Gave
through
it
the
up to survive.
underground railroad of Star Wars.
Give
is
up
what
your
this
past
is.
life.
Was this a way to say that all the kids that were like smuggled by the quote unquote fake Jedi, Haji, I think it was called Haja, is it a way to say that they came there with their lightsaber, but at this moment when they said leave behind what you don't need, they all dropped their lightsabers, signifying that they don't believe in it anymore? Is that
No,
what I
I
should
think
understand?
it was legit Jedis, not children who are force sensitive. So, like,
Yeah, like
older Jedis
Inland
who went
Boss.
through this area, they're like, well, we're gonna leave this behind. Obi-Wan buried his in the sand.
Yeah.
My biggest issue with that scene though is like, guys, we need to get this door open. We need to leave immediately, and they all wait for the door to open to get on the fucking ship. So you have to waste another like 10 minutes for them to get on the fucking ship. Like,
Oh, yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
it make
yeah.
more sense
True.
to just have them, all these
On the
families
ship.
on the ship, and they're like,
Engines
we got
up.
them open, let's go. I don't fucking.
There
No,
are
makes
some
sense.
things that just don't make sense. Like, I don't know.
But it's okay because Ewan McGregor and Darth Vader were like fighting and stuff in a lot of it, so it made everything better. But there is a lot of plot holes and just bad writing in this entire show. But
Yeah.
that doesn't negate the fact that I loved every minute of it. But I'm gonna nitpick it.
And this is the
Except episode
rewritten.
4.
This is rewritten show too. It could have been much worse, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, that's why it's out now and not earlier in the year or last year. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be in December that it was released or something like that. And it got pushed back to this summer because they had to scrap the entire show.